What is poppin', y'all? Bailey Strasser here, and another episode of Wisco Sports Weekly Wednesday Predictions, all the way to Week 8 already, believe it or not. Yeah, crazy as it sounds. That's that. I don't really think we know who a front runner is, but there are a lot of teams that are kind of in there and out of there that are really starting to. I don't know, but a lot can happen. I got no clue. So if you like what you see, subscribe below, comment your thoughts. Let's get down to business. This probably is the, I would say, shortest week because a lot of teams are on bye this week. Detroit Lions, Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks, and Jacksonville Jaguars are all on bye. So not as many games this week compared to other weeks, but I guess you could say this is the big bye week that a lot of people do seem to struggle with. But obviously, let's get down to business. First off, we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I feel like I heard that Carson Wentz is good to go again. I don't know when J.J. McCarthy is going to be back. I feel like they kind of do want him to come back because, truthfully, Minnesota with Carson Wentz, it's not really something you can trust moving forward. The Chargers, I feel like they're a good team. They're a bad team, but you could get a good thing one week and a good thing another week, or a bad thing one week and a good thing another week. If I had to pick between the two, I'm gonna say the Chargers. I'm not really sure if I'm vibing with Minnesota another game with Carson Wentz right now. It just doesn't seem right now. Okay, going on to Sunday. Miami Dolphins at the Atlanta Falcons. Truthfully, Atlanta is one of the weirdest teams in all sports. I don't even know what to think of them. They can go in and beat one of the best teams in the league and then the following week get blown out by one of the worst. I don't even know what to think of Atlanta. They are so weird, but I am going to pick them to beat Miami. They should beat Miami. They are better than Miami. We got another battle between two lefty quarterbacks. I don't know what happened. I'm taking Atlanta because I don't know that Miami I think has just completely fallen apart. Next up, New York Jets, Cincinnati Bengals. Between the two teams, I am going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Flacco has been playing actually very well with Cincinnati, and I feel like they're going to trend upward, and New York Jets just suck. And yeah, I don't even know what's going on, but man, the Jets just stink. Cincinnati easily. Next up, Cleveland Browns at New England Patriots. Despite Cleveland getting a win last week, I don't think it's going to happen against the New England Patriots. Right now, Drake May is looking very good. The Patriots as a whole are looking like a very good team. I think they definitely can be a huge sleeper going into the postseason for sure. New England's looking hot as everyone predicted. I'm taking the Patriots. Next up, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles. As much as I would like to say that New York's going to get a revenge win after the disaster that occurred last week against the Denver Broncos, they're not going to beat Philly twice. It's just not going to happen, especially in Philly. I'm taking the Eagles. They're not going to beat Philly twice. That's just not going to happen. Despite New York really looking like a great team in the future. Next up, Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young I would think maybe Carolina has a slight chance, but Carolina lost Bryce Young to a ankle sprain. Andy Dalton's going to start, so I'm not really saying that they're going to do much. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills. I still think I'll stick with that. Chicago Bears at Baltimore Ravens. I feel like this depends on if Lamar Jackson plays or not, because truthfully, I think the Bears can be beatable. I think that this being a home game for the Baltimore Ravens, being 1-5, they need to get their stuff together. I think, Lamar Jackson will be back this week. They had the bye, the rest. I think Baltimore is going to win this game. I feel like they're going to, if that's the case. If Baltimore does not have Lamar Jackson, then the Bears win. But I think they're going to have Lamar Jackson. I'm picking Baltimore to win this one. Next up, San Francisco 49ers, Houston Texans. Something about San Francisco makes me say they are not a good team. I don't know what it is. I don't really vibe with San Francisco. They don't impress me. There's nothing about them that impresses me. And same thing with Houston. But for some reason, I'm going with Houston. I don't know why, but I'm picking Houston. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints. Despite New Orleans being like, oh, everyone thinks they suck, I didn't think they'd even get a win this year, and they did. They managed to keep it close with the Bears. And I feel like they'll keep it close to Tampa Bay, but truthfully, I'm going to still take Tampa Bay to win because they've been winning with so much grit. I'm starting to see Tampa Bay can't beat the good teams, but again, I feel like they're gritty and they should beat the Saints. Next up, Dallas Cowboys, Denver Broncos. I'm taking Denver. I think they're a top team. I think they're a top team in the league. Well coached. And they pulled off one of the most impressive comebacks I've ever seen. Holy cow. That'll be a close one, but I'll say Denver. I think defense usually wins over offense. I'm going Denver. Next up, Tennessee Titans at Indianapolis Colts. That one's a pretty easy one. I'm taking Indianapolis. Tennessee's they just really have no talent. Indianapolis is looking like they are looking like the kings of the castle right now. Like, they look that good. Alright, Sunday Night Football. This is probably one of the biggest games that I think Packer fans, including myself, are probably like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is finally happening. Green Bay Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Football. Packers get to face Aaron Rodgers for the first time since he left Green Bay. This is going to be an exciting one for probably anybody. This is a toughie because, truthfully, Green Bay has not won in Pittsburgh in, I don't think since Bart Starr was the quarterback. It's been some time. Jordan Love still has not lost a game. I know that was a tie, but whatever. Between this one, I don't even know who's going to even win. I think we're going to get a great game. I think everybody knows we're going to get a great game. This is going to come down to the end. Between the two teams, I don't even know. I want the Packers to win, and I want Aaron Rodgers to do well. I don't really have any preference for what's going to happen. So, with that being said, I'm just going to take the Packers. I don't even know who's even going to win. I wouldn't be truly upset if we lost, because I would feel this is just going to be such a great moment. But, yeah, I feel like I'll take the Packers. I don't know. I think they're better than Pittsburgh. I don't know. And then Monday Night Football, we got the Washington Commanders at the Kansas City Chiefs. And despite those two teams, I think having the same, I don't know. Regardless, I think Kansas City's better, so I'm going to take the Chiefs, because, of course, why not? So if you like what you see, subscribe below, comment with your thoughts, and as always, we will see you next time.